Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again, Political Science by Dr. Makhan. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic called scope of political science. What is the scope or subject matter of political science? This has become a big debatable issue in front of all of us, but let's see how we can discuss it. First of all, when we talk about subject matter of political science, what it simply means. It simply means that political science studies or what falls within the jurisdiction of political science as its study area. That is what we can call as scope of political science. Secondly, political science is a master science as described by Aristotle. We all are aware about it, and it deals with those social aspects that has a political content, right? For about 2500 years, political science was studying state, its origin, necessity, functions, limits, types, and problems it faced, right? But after the Second World War, political science has grappled with numerous other issues beyond the study of the state and government. And subsequently, what has happened? It has shifted its focus from state and government to new areas. So now, let's see scope of political science according to Professor Gattel. It is very famous. What Professor Gattel says means a lot to all of us. Professor Gattel divided the scope of political science into following subheadings for a kind of a scientific study. He said, first, historical political science deals with the evolution of the state. Second, he said, political theory refers to a politico-ethical discussion about the fundamental concept of the state. Thirdly, he said, descriptive political science that deals with the analysis and examination of the fundamental nature and functions of the state with the classification of constitution into legislature, executive, and judiciary, right? And fourth, what he said, applied political science, which is the study of the state as it should be, that is, the proper sphere and ultimate ends of the state. Now, let's have a look at scope of political science according to traditional and modern thinkers of political science. Point number one, study of the state. That's the first point. The state has always been the primary focus of political science. We all know about it. Thinkers like Garner strongly emphasize that the study of political science begins and ends with the state. However, the study is expanded to the study of the state in the past, present, and future. Second, study of the government. It is one of the most essential elements of modern state. Thinkers like Leacock stresses more on the study of the government than the state. To him, political science deals only with the government, not with the state. Third, Carl W. Dodge says, because politics is making of decisions by public means, it is primarily concerned with government, that is, with the direction and self-direction of large communities of people. But Professor Lasky, Gilchrist, and Gattel is of the view that the scope of political science include the study of both the state and the government. Now, next, study of political theory. It's a major part of political science on the basis of political ideas and thoughts offered by political philosophers. Political theory formulates concepts like freedom, justice, rights, equality, democracy, liberalism, feminism, etc. Does political theory provides basic ideas of political science. Next, study of man as a political being. It studies man as a political being in society. All political organizations and policies revolve around the activities of human beings. In fact, man has a desire to taste power, and thus he forms various organizations and becomes a part of either one or the other. Next, study of political institutions. It includes the study of different constitutions and governments. It focuses on the nature of political institutions, including government, and explains their advantages and disadvantages, their functioning, etc. Next, study of political groups and political structures. The study of non-government and non-formal organizations and groups like political parties, interest groups, pressure groups, elites, and all other associations are an integral part of the study of political science. Next point, international relations and international law. Both are equally important for the study of political science, which includes diplomacy, global governance, institutions like the UN and its various agencies, other regional organizations and groups, international law, and related institutions. The UN represents the idea of a world governance or global governance, though now it is plagued by big power politics and big power game. We all know about it. Again, international law is binding on all the members of the UN and it is made for international peace and cooperation. Next point, national and international issues. What are they? Both are an integral part of political science. Today, nations are intimately connected and strongly interdependent because of intense process of globalization. Hence, local has become global and global has become local. A unique local environment is fast redefining politics all over the world and our political future as well. Next, comparative government in politics. It is so vital for political science that without it, the functioning of governments and their policy making will not be known to anyone. Here, the comparative study of the constitutions make us really aware about the relationship of legislature, executive and judiciary, and other organizations of different countries across the world. Next, concepts, theories, and approaches. The concepts, theories, and approaches developed by various political thinkers since Socrates and Plato till date have immensely influenced the discipline of political science. They give us a window to the world of traditional and modern concepts and theories in political science. Next point, power, influence, and authority. These are late additions to the study of political science. With this, a serious impact of the ideas and concepts of American political thinkers have come to political science. The behavioral and post-behavioral movements have reoriented political science to a new direction. However, politics itself is the study of power, which is closely connected to influence and authority. Next point, political behavior. The study of political behavior of man is now at the center of modern political science. It is the actual behavior of people in the political process. Some of these behavior patterns are reflected in voting, political participation, mass politics, group politics, leadership style, etc. Next point, similarities and dissimilarities. Political science discusses similarities and differences between different political systems, constitutions, theories, ideologies, and international organizations. This helps all of us to understand both aspects of a system and to formulate our own viewpoints. Next point, interdisciplinary by nature. Since the beginning of its evolution, political science has been associated and interlinked with all other prominent social sciences like sociology, economics, history, philosophy, psychology, anthropology, etc. The fact behind is that political science being the master science and rooted in society, its linkage with other social sciences are bound to occur. It studies man and his political activities only in the context of society, and hence its interdisciplinary nature continues. Thus, political science covers a number of aspects starting from the study of the state and government to political ideologies, systems, international relations, law and order, globalization, to name a few. It is one of the most dynamic subjects in the world. Its scope is expanding every single day. It's enormously interesting and a purely vibrant subject. To conclude, let me tell you about the scope or subject matter defined in UNESCO conference convened in September 1948. What it says: political scientists coming from different parts of the globe single out the following four areas as the main areas of political science. Number one, political theory. It covers the history of political theory and political ideas. Number two, political institutions. It includes the study of the constitutions, national government, regional and local government, public administration, economic and social functions of government, and comparative political institutions. Number three, political dynamics. It includes political parties, groups, associations, participation of the citizens in the government, administration, public opinion, etc. Finally, the fourth one is international relations. It deals with international relations or global politics all around the world. So I stop here. Thank you for watching my channel. I request you to kindly watch my other two channels. Number one, Dr. Makhan Saikia's talk on foreign affairs. Number two, Dr. Makhan Saikia's talk on national affairs. So friends, I'll be again back with the basic concepts of political science and some interesting topics in my next lectures. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.